man, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
He said he had a dream. He said, let our freedom ring.
We will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters.
Justice rolls like waters. Righteousness like a mighty stream.
We cannot walk alone. As we walk,
we cannot walk alone. This is our hope.
This is our hope. This we must rise.
This will be the day.
Meeting physical force with soul force.
When the physical meets the soul. Let our freedom ring.
Let freedom ring, and when this happens,
someone's gotta give me a break. I'm just sick of hiding my mistakes. I know I've got no time to waste. Always thought that I had to play it safe. You say that I shouldn't change. I'm feeling so trapped inside the lie I tried to create.
I think you need to seriously consider if this is the right path.
I still feel alive. Feels like I'm on a high. Even if it's wrong, I still feel alive. Someone just tell me why. Even if it's wrong, I still feel alive.
Go out and tell our story, let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you, make them hear you. How justice was our battle and how justice was denied. Make them hear you, make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles that are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Go out and tell our story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Your sword can be a sermon or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, I'll be near you
The funk is the groove.
Never will quit me. We be funky.
Oh yeah, the funk is the move.
Funk is with me. Never will quit me. We be funky.
The funk is like a holiday.
Funk is with me. Never will quit me.
That's what I say, you see. The funk is the thing that moves everything inside you. It makes you groove. It's the thing that brings the happiness from inside. The thing that makes you feel like life is a slide. Everything you thought you knew in the world is contained in the funk in a swirl, because you got to try to funk it and move it all around. The funk is the city, and you are the town. Funk it, baby, and let us know, because the funk is inside of you and make you grow. You see, have yourself inside and grow, because the funk is inside and makes you know. Because I'm so glad that funk is with me, and never funkin'. So glad that funk is with me, never will quit me, cause we be funkin'. Because the love inside is the funk that rides the universe. It makes everything right, and everything you think that you see when you don't. Well, I'm telling you, the funk, it just won't let you down, not down the way you think you see, because inside of the funk is you and me, and everything you thought that was going to be away. Well, I'm trying to tell you, you can just funk the bad away. The funk inside is what makes you grow. It's the thing that you know that you got to know. And every time you think that you have the feeling down, the funk comes and lifts you up off the ground. The funk is the thing that makes you feel alive. It's the thing that makes you take to the skies, and everything you thought you ever knew about life. I'm trying to tell you, funk gets rid of the strife, and you got to try to know that you run in and hide, because you can't hide from what's inside. The funk is funkin', and it's funky in you, and the funk is all the things that is just like the glue that lifts us up and makes us all feel grand. The funk is the woman, the funk is the man, the child, the people, the universe. Come on and join me in this verse, because your funk is making you happy, yeah. The funk will take you there, The funk will make you happy, yeah. The funk will take you there, yeah. The funk will make you happy, yeah. The funk will take you there, oh yeah. The funk will make you happy, yeah. The funk will take you there. Everybody say, funkin' with me, never will quit me, cause we be funkin'. We be funkin' with me, never will quit me. We be funkin'. We be funkin', never will quit me. We be funkin'. We be funkin', never will quit me. We be funkin'. We be funkin', never will quit me. We be funkin'. We be funkin', never will quit me. Always be funkin'. We be so glad that funk is with me. Funkin', cause we be funkin'. So glad that funk is with me. We be funkin'. Always be funkin'. So glad that funk is with me.
Hey everyone, I'm Michelle Alexander, and I wanted to share a piece with you I've written called Black Soliloquy. Here we go. The mind is a strong thing. The mind is how revolutions start. A weak mind is easy to control, and people with those minds will believe anything. That's why Fox News exists. That's why, they get uneducated, poor people, and they target them to believe anything. That's why the government is always trying to cut teachers' salaries and remove arts and shun free speeches, because they don't want strong minds out here. Now, I'm angry. I'm fed up. I'm upset. I sit here and I complain about my tires and my bills. That's bullshit. Bullshit. People lost their lives. Young boys, grown men and women. They were shot and killed or hung, and the list goes on and on and on, and it's scary. No, scary is too mild of a word. It's unnecessary. Black in sign language is your index finger dragging across your forehead, and black in Spanish is negro. Blacklist, blackmailed, black hole, all typically wonderful things. Said no one ever. Black, before given a chance, was considered unruly, bad, dirty, an identity that might never be taken away from us. Black girls, black women are an endangered species. I once read that Jennifer Lewis, the Black Mama of Hollywood, she told a random black man in the lobby of the Public Theater as she waited and studied Brecht for an upcoming audition, he was in a huff, talking about, why do black women get so upset when they see us with a white woman? And she told him, she replied something along the lines of, well, because black men were beaten and hung for allegedly looking at a white woman. Just looking. So, we women, we were often left. We were left to cut you down after being hung, and we did something we didn't have to do. We bathed you. Wow. Just wow. They say you treat the ones you love the most the worst. Why is that? Why is that? Is it because we feel the most comfortable with them? Because they know we'll always come back? I noticed that about black women. Yeah, we are loyal. We so loyal. We so loyal that we'll even interfere with another strong black love unit in order to plug ourselves into the equation and experience that black love for ourselves. We are an endangered species. We are overlooked, overworked, overanalyzed, overeducated, overstimulated, underrated, underrepresented, misunderstood. People are confused by us. There are myths about us, and some go crazy even being near us. They try to touch our hair and they stare at us. And some fear us and they tell their children not to go near us. We are an abomination to them. What's so wrong with my dark skin?
Has anyone ever read you a fairy tale and taken you to places magical, where homes are made of gingerbread and skies are always blue, where pumpkins turn to coaches and wishes all come true? Has anyone ever sung you a lullaby? You can fly above the rain clouds, close your eyes. Let the melody carry you, leave all your fears behind. You can fly above the rainbow sky to once upon a time. Once upon a time, I believed in miracles. Once upon a time, I believed that love would conquer all. Once upon a time, I believed that anything was possible, and I believed again the moment when I saw you here tonight. Now once upon a time, impossible. And I believed again the moment when I saw you here tonight. Now once upon a time has never felt more right.
Don't want to get next to me, so you don't get close to me, so I don't get close to it. Your heart. It's okay. I know it was never meant for me, because you were never sure. You were never certain of the feelings you endured while riding the wave, so you rolled away. And I calmed my sea, and I let the sun warm me, so I would not turn cold. And then I let the moon awaken my rhythms again. You see, it was time. Time to be free again. Time to be me again. Time to let my waves flow freely to another who didn't really know how to ride me, but tried. You didn't try. And now you've come back to my sea to ride a wave that doesn't belong to you, because you were not certain if I could hold you. You thought I would drown you. You didn't dare to try me.
Rhythm's off now. Funny thing about hearts is, they know when brokenness is approaching. They can sense it. And when it finally comes, it succumbs. I succumb to it. That pain in my chest. That tightness that stirs up my anxiety of possibly being alone forever. For not being enough for anyone to stay. For not understanding where love truly lies in my life, or if it ever will lie down with me. You know, my heartbeat's been off since. We ain't been nowhere. And I just can't forget how much yours matched mine. My rhythm's off.
The lies of your lips. You speak between your teeth. When you speak as if you have plans for me, where does it lie? The truth in your intentions. They are beautifully masked, and I have been lured. As if being objectified wasn't enough, you had to go and steal my heart too. How low of you. You see, the possessiveness in your tongue calls upon a spirit I have too often seen. Mine, not mine. The bitter nectar from your lips, so sweet. I indulge, ignorant of me, engaged in everything that will never be. Lies so good, the men conjure.
I see you.
something about the laying on of hands that is healing. I came in empty, heavy laden, and he felt it all. He sensed the despair in my heart, the cloudiness of my mind, all within the touch of his hands. Those hands, sensors to the soul's pain and joy, held me. How beautiful it is to be held. To not only be held, but held up with the intent of keeping afloat. You see, I got a little weak, I got a little dark, thinking I was too heavy to be carried, to be lifted, but this brother, oh, he lifted, did not shift or sway, but stayed. Stayed planted like a stake, so that my bow could not break, even if it tried, and it tried. She tried. I almost died. In my sorrow. Those hands. His hands when my hands became friends. And like romance, they communed. Communed in the hardship, communed in the struggle, the beauty in it, within her and in him. Even with the trials that come, she ain't heavy, she's my sister. She is me and she is perfect. Yes. With every flaw, I am in awe. I feel inspired and desired by those hands.
See you. Seed amongst weeds, you are, my dear. Resilient even as the earth consumes you. My hands will tend to nurture, to mend. I see you, my friend.
And I you. Like the peace of a river, you have attended my way, giving me grace in my reluctance. With enough substance to cure any hunger, you. Yes. I see you too.
My heart is full. You see, I heard your rhythm. And only rhythms that belong to you call. So I had to respond. Hey, it called and I answered. I knew who you were when I first saw you. And when I saw you, I saw your spirit shine. Warmed me inside. Your love shines brighter than any pain that may darken your spirit. It's alluring and inspiring.
Inspiring how? I doubt.
I'll show you.
I inspired you to create this?
Yes, you did.
It's beautiful.
As are you.
But I...
No buts. She, like you, wades in heavy water, but comes out drinking from its wells. You are built to endure and inspire.
Rode a wave that belonged to me, and it felt like the peace of a river. He let me hold him as I drowned in his love. It inspired him to create, and he, in turn, inspired me to be free.
It's telling, isn't it? The quickness with which white people will separate themselves from those white people, considering the centuries and centuries of history of grouping together people of color. Also, saying you're one of the good white people and not one of the bad white people is essentially saying that you're not going to deal with the bad white people, which means you're leaving that work up to black folks. Again, that right there is white supremacy in action. If you don't identify as a white supremacist, then don't use the tools of white supremacy like that. History has shown us that separating yourself and trying to say you're a good white person can be just as fatal to Black and Indigenous people of color. You're a white person, and it's your responsibility to work with other white people to end racism.
Welcome, goddesses, healers, medicine women, mothers. This is the G code. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astral projecting through frequency. Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf for me. Keep it enchanted. I am all that I preach to be. projecting through frequency. Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf for me. Keep it enchanted. I really wanna hit up Palm Springs with my queens. We've been manifesting finer things. All our dreams, rulers of the green reign supreme. Getting cream. Surround myself with ultralight beams. That's the team. Descendants of the kingdom of Kush. Down in Venice smoking blackberry kush. I do what I want, I do it for fun, I do it for us, I do it with love. Celebrating life on a daily. The more I do that, the more they pay me. Elevation every day, I'm committed. First I see it, then I go out and get it. If you wanna feel love, you gotta give it. Don't ever let them knock you off your pivot. Keep your vibes high, don't you get it? It's a journey, so your work is never finished. If you wanna see it happen, write it down. That's law. I usually like to cop it by the pound. For my dogs, keep a couple rose quartz around. For the heart, be confident when wearing a crown. You are art, compassion, forgiveness. Live with more intention. Speak life, give thanks, stay dedicated to ascension. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astro projecting through frequency. Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf for me. Keep it enchanted. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astro projecting through frequency. Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf for me. Keep it enchanted.
Tap in, stay in tune with your cycle. Let it flow. Every moon welcoming its arrival. Let it glow. Free bleeding on the earth is tribal. Let it flow. If it isn't vital for your survival, let it go. Protect your energy, make time for yourself. You don't have to work for nobody else. Focus on your spiritual wealth. Watch it manifest through perfect health. Meditate, then your payments escalate. Hope you're thriving and you're living your best today. What's great is you're better than yesterday. Practice self-love daily, that's a power play. Compassion, forgiveness, live with more intention. Speak life, give thanks, stay dedicated to ascension. Give love, stay up, make the most out of your existence. Live healthy, self-love, be consistent.
I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astro projecting through frequency. Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf with me. Keep it enchanted. I am all that I preach to be. I invite you all to take a leap with me. Astro projecting through frequency. Let's vibe it out, smoke this leaf with me. Keep it enchanted.
Did you know that your womb is the gateway to heaven on earth? Stay inspired, confident, aware. Stay positive, enlightened. Keep rising, keep grinding. Take breaks, keep shining. Keep it sacred. Have patience. Have trust. Believe the universe is always conspiring in your favor. You are blessed. You are exactly where you need to be. Continue loving unconditionally. Continue being the light. Lead the way. Set the examples. You're doing a really good job.
Hey! Y'all need to slow it down back there. Ain't no rooms between here and Shreveport.
Oh, there's plenty of room back here.
Ain't nobody getting it on my back seat.
He just finished getting the details, so he a little frustrated right now.
Frankie, we won't make a mess.
Look, we'll be in New Orleans tomorrow. You have all the space you need.
But we'll be in Shreveport soon, though, right?
Yeah, but we gotta stay focused till we get this shit out of the market, you know that.
Good, I cannot wait to try this shit
out. Hey!
No, you're not trying out a damn thing, all right? The only reason I brought you along was because you promised me you stay clean. We had a deal, and that deal stands.
Not even this little sample?
No, not even.
You made a promise to me, Mike.
And I made a promise to Mom.
All right, man. I got you.
Don't be a buzzkill. And don't forget, you brought me along because you need me.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
You know what? Don't even matter. All that matters is
we about to get paid.
Yeah.
Can you say $1 million, baby?
$1 million baby.
Say it, Frank. Say $1 million baby.
Come on, Frank. Say it, Frank. $1 million baby, Frank.
All right, you idiot.
$1 million baby. $1 million baby.
All right, you idiots.
$1 million baby.
$1 million baby.
Shit, the party's over. Fuck. Shit. Nora, the bitch.
Mike, try not to fuck this up.
What?
Howdy.
Where you headed?
East.
Let's see. It looks like your taillights are out.
Actually, they're just turned off since it's daylight, officer.
Let's see. And who are they?
Hi, officer. Officer.
O'Brien.
Hi, Officer O'Brien. I'm Nora, and this here's Mike. He's my boo thing.
Yeah, and she's my fucking headache.
Fuck you, Mike.
Heart of a woman, mouth of a sailor.
That's my brother and his girlfriend.
And they tend to get a little irritable after being on the road for a while, like kids, you know.
I see. So where y'all coming from?
Laredo.
Border Town, USA. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Get out of here. Well, if I can just see your driver's license, I guess you gals can be on your way.
That looks like a big box of salt you got there.
Actually, officers.
Well, it says salt right here on the box. So you wouldn't happen to have something in there besides salt, would you?
Not at all.
We get a lot of transporters along this route, if you know what I mean. It's my job to keep it to a minimum. What do we have here? Looky at there, boy. God damn, I can't say I've ever seen salt like this before. Damn it, boy, that is... Woo! That is nature's nectar, boy. That is sweet like candy. Ain't that right, Mike?
All units, we have a 505 in progress at mile marker 158. Over.
Copy that, I'm en route. I'll tell you what, how about I hang on to this here box and not search your trunk? I'll ask about that pistol between your little lady's crotch. And in return, I'll make sure you don't get stopped again.
Hey.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that about? Why'd you let him have our
Chill
whole
the fuck
fucking
out,
box?
man. Why you let him leave with a whole box? Yo, chill out, man.
If he didn't run either of our names, he'd be hauling our asses off to jail.
He'd be hauling both of our asses off in the back of his dusty ass Impala, that's why. Or we could have just killed him. And now you see why I'm always in charge. But you the one let him leave with all our shit, man.
We've got a whole fucking truckload of this shit.
Get off.
We've got a whole truckload.
Would you chill out?
Shit, you're a fucking child. You're a fucking...
Get off. Yo, give me that. What's wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with the two of you?
You're brothers, for Christ's sakes.
Let's just fucking go.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Get in.
Nate.
Frank.
It's been a long time, man.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, thanks for seeing me on such short notice. You know, I owe you one.
Man, you don't owe me nothing.
Appreciate that.
Man, Mike's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Trying to keep him that way. Last time I saw you, you had more hair.
And the last time I saw you, you had more women.
Hey, I'm a one-woman man now. That's all I need right there.
Well, the house is open if you want to get settled in.
His new addiction, man.
Yeah, well, sometimes that can be the worst kind.
Yeah, you're damn right.
So, how long has he been clean?
On and off about 8 months. You know, he dips in the cookie jar every now and again, but it's pot mostly, none of the hard stuff, so.
Well, yeah, that's a relief.
Yeah.
He's a far cry better than last time I saw him.
Yeah. We almost lost him. But, yeah, we'll go keep on loading, man.
I'm about to get it in all night long.
All night long, all night. Hey, all night long, all night. Hey, ow.
Okay, man, tell me about this new shit.
This, my friend, is a chemical cocktail mix called methyl dioxyl provolone, or MDPV for short.
They say it's cheaper and safer than heroin, but just as effective. Designer drug. Rich kid shit. Hard to trace.
Man, sounds like you hit the jackpot here.
Yeah, we're about to find out, that's for sure.
What, you mean you haven't tried it yet?
No, man. One thing you taught me. Never get high on your own supply.
Yeah, but, man, gotta know what you're buying and selling here.
For sure.
I just don't want to influence Mike. So I try to stay as far away from stuff like this as I possibly can.
Yeah, well, he's lucky to have you as a brother. You know, given what you two have gone through, anybody else would have walked out on him a long time ago.
Well, you know, Mom always said, never turn your back on family.
Let's blaze it up, baby.
With what?
With that stash I gave you, where is it?
I tossed it.
You tossed it?
Oh, fuck you do that?
So he wouldn't go to jail.
Oh, that was real smart, Nora. Really, really smart.
We had a gun, 10 cases of salts, and you toss a $50 sack of weed. What, that's gonna make a difference?
Why don't we just do it without it? We don't need that stuff.
This isn't about us. Or you.
Why do we need that stuff? We
This
don't.
isn't about you. This isn't about us. This is about me. I need it. Get off. I wanted to. So bad.
But what?
I can't go all the way without it.
I can't get it up without it.
So, how do you want to do this?
I don't know, man. Something about this one gives me the creeps. See, nobody really knows a lot about it, other than it's potent as hell and it freaks everybody out. Tell you what, how about we cut it with the premium and test the market with that?
I see I've taught you well. Sounds good.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Solid.
Solid.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I need a taste. That deal wouldn't have gone through if it weren't for my connects. Just a taste. Just a taste. Just a little taste.
All I need is just a little sample. Just enough to wet the whistle. Then I'm gonna blow it back out. No tracks. No questions.
Just a little taste. Just a taste.
Get off me!
Mike?
Mike? Hi.
Mike? Mike, I'm coming in.
Mike, it's okay. We can work through this, okay?
Mike, this is not funny!
Mike. No. Fuck you, Mike. Fuck you. You know, you can just get yourself off tonight then.
Oh shit!
Oh my God! Mike! What the fuck, Mike? What the fuck?
Oh my God!
Oh shit! Mike! Mike, what happened?
Mike, it's okay. It's okay, Mike. Just stop. Just stop. Whatever it is you're doing. I don't know what you've done to yourself, Mike. Just stop.
That's not Mike anymore!
It is Mike. Mike,
That's not Mike!
Still my brother. Just back the fuck up.
That's still my brother, Mike!
Shut the fuck up. He's still my fucking brother. Stop, Mike.
Mike, we gotta get Norma out of here! Mike, back up, Mike!
Please, for God's sake, stop, Mike. Stop.
by golly I could spread my wings and fly and let this grounded soul be free for just a little while, to be like eagles when they ride upon the wind and taste the sweetest taste of freedom for my soul. Then I'd be free at last, free at last. Great God Almighty, I'd be free at last, to let my feelings lie where harm cannot come by, and hurt this always hurting heart that needs to rest a while. I wish by golly I could spread my wings and fly and taste the sweetest taste of freedom for my soul. Then I'd be free at last, free at last. Great God Almighty, I'd be free at last. Then I'd be free at last, free at last. Great God Almighty, I'd be free at last. I'd be free at last. I'll be free at last. Great God Almighty, I'd be free at last. Hey, I'll be free at last. Oh, I'd be free at last. Great God Almighty, I'd be free.
Tornado love, yeah. Ooh. Tornado love. I'm a tornado love, baby. Coming to tear your world down. Tornado of love in my heart, yeah. Dropping down from the sky, baby. Trying to do it fly, child. I'm a tornado of love coming to tear your heart down. Got me swirling, ooh, it's all over. Tornado of love, my love is willing, ooh, it's all over.
It's all over. I'm a tornado of love, spinning down to take you somewhere out of this world, destroying all that will stop you from being my girl. Nothing can stand the love that's spinning in me. No force major can stop me from getting to me. I'm spinning so fast, I'm losing miles out my way. I'm a tornado of love, it's better than I play. I'm touching down around you, taking out all wannabes. As a tornado of love comes swoop you away with me. It's all over. Tornado of love. It's all over. It's all over. Tornado of love. Tornado of love. It's all over. I'm a tornado of love. I'm a tornado of love. I'm a tornado of love. It's all over. I'm a tornado of love. I'm a tornado of love. It's all over. I'm a tornado of love. It's all over. I'm a tornado of love. I'm a tornado of love.
They met on the banks of the Potomac. It was the rich, the great, and the small. You should have been there. It's impossible for me to tell you it all, but they came by plane, by train, by bus, and by car. Bicycles, tricycles, from near and very far. On mule and on horseback. Greasy bags and croaker sacks, buckboards and clapboards and goats pulling wagons, tin lizzies and buggies and trucks. Trucks so weighted down with people you could see the back end sagging, carts with motors, trams, wheelchairs, wheelbarrows, women pushing prams, little boys on scooters. Little girls on skates, beatniks, hippies, hobos, most of them that come by freight. We walked in. Almost walked all on our shoes. Some even hopped it on crutches. For days, that's when we got the news. Some black power agitators had been arrested along the way. Of course, there was a lot of Cadillacs, Buicks, rich folks showing off. I didn't pay that no mind, though. I just took comfort in the thought we needed people of every kind. And if all of America could have been there or seen it on TV, they'd know that we meant business in getting our equality. So we moved to the square with the pool in the middle. And while we waited, some strange young folk from New York played the flute and the fiddle, and somebody got up and pronounced Reverend. Somebody was going to pray. By the setting sun, we knelt in the dust of that day. Then somebody else got up with a great loud voice, said, "We have on hand the speaker of your choice," said this black man was a black man of black deeds and black fame. I'll be damned to hell, I can't remember his name, but he boomed out over that microphone and he called for all black folks to unite, not to roam to any of those other organizations that just wanted to fight white people and get what they can in a country that would soon give liberty and equality to every man. If you work long and hard, he said it'd be rough. But you soon see that black unity and solidarity would surely be enough. Then he'd rise up his arms and bobble his head. To the best I can remember, I try to tell you what he said. He said, "Hi-ya, you Afro-Americans. Hi-ya, you American Afros. Hi-ya, you Muslims and ACPs. Get back on their track, you nationalistic Marxist sissies who all been pinpointing black. Hi-ya, you half-white professionals. Hi-ya, you civil rights processionals. Don't rock no boat, don't cut no throat. Be a beacon for a black magazine. On, Donna, on Blitzen, on with the beautiful soul cuisine. But you, interurban, satisfied suburbans, it's to you that I got to say, whoa! What's needed to save us is not some old Davis, yippee-yay, kitty-yay, or kidney putty-yay. They already got their dough. Now here are the bare facts. You lift yourselves by the boots, blacks. Leave heroin Madison on the side. You all take notice. You'll get your letters. We'll own the post office yet. Offsprings of mixed couples who are more than a handful. You'll make the color of jet. We'll invent a machine that delivers a cream that makes crackers pay the debt. Now you hustlers don't dilly and you dealers don't dally. Don't waste your time smoking pot in some park or some alley because Charlie is watching you and he would have went on that way to this very day, but his voice, his throat got sore. When he sat down, there wasn't a word nor a sound. I couldn't tell if he got to the end. Then this cracker preacher there got up, said a prayer, said, "Civil rights, you just can't force." By this time, I was so confused, my head was in a spin. That's when I reached in my pocket, pulled out my packet, before everybody. Took me a sip of my wine, and we left that place. Didn't leave not a trace. Didn't leave one chitlin behind.
My hometown,